Hello everyone! Today we're going to take you on a tour of the Star Miner Bitaxe 601 production line. Today we'll introduce how the Bitaxe 601 is actually manufactured. The production process of the Bitaxe 601 is roughly divided into two major stages. The first stage is front-end SMT assembly, and the second stage is back-end assembly and testing. Next, I'll walk you through the complete SMT process. This machine is a solder paste printing machine. Its function is to apply solder paste onto the PCB to prepare for later soldering. Take a look. Inside is a stencil template. It has openings aligned with each solder pad. In this way, it can precisely apply solder paste to every solder point. The second step of SMT is to take the PCBA that has just been printed with solder paste and perform a solder paste inspection. The screen will display the solder paste condition of each pad. If there is insufficient or excessive solder paste, it will be detected here. Defective boards will be removed. If the board passes inspection, we move on to the next step. This is the third step of SMT. After printing solder paste, we need to place all components onto the board. The first few machines are high-speed pick and place machines. Their main task is placing small SM capacitors and resistors. Follow the camera as we move forward. At the back, these pick and place machines are responsible for placing the main chip onto the PCBA. At the same time, they place larger components, such as the DC power jack and USB connectors. All of them are placed here. After this step, all components are mounted onto the PCB. At this stage, the solder paste has not melted yet. We have only placed the components onto the PCBA. There is still no electrical connection yet. Next comes the fourth step of SMT. We need to solder the assembled PCBA to create the final electrical connection between components and circuits. In front of me is the Reflow oven. Its function is to send the assembled PCBA through this large Reflow soldering system. For soldering, after passing through the Reflow oven, all solder joints are completed, achieving electrical connection. Now we've reached the final step of SMT, which is our inspection. All assembled and soldered PCBAs are inspected. The system tells us which placement points may have defects. At this stage, we conduct a manual recheck. If defects are confirmed, we separate them and place them in the defective area. If it's a false detection, we classify it as a qualified product and move on to the next process. At this point, this step marks the end of the SMT process. The fixture below is used to level the display. Without this fixture, the screen would press downward. This station is mainly responsible for checking whether the screen is pressed too far down or lifted upward. The fixture ensures the screen stays flat. For example, the gap alignment. If it sinks down, it looks very bad. It checks the pin length. This pin is relatively long.